All right, man. Lions are confident in the ability to develop a quarterback. Ben Johnson is just Rockstar. The Detroit Lions opt to take a quarterback in this year's class. They have full confidence that their coaching staff can develop them completely. Let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out PrideDetroit.com. More articles like this, okay? Let's see. So he says it seems like a foregone conclusion that at some point in the near future, whether it's this year, next year, or a couple down the road, a couple down the round, Detroit Lions must develop a young quarterback. You can even make the argument that Jared Goff, still 27 years old, has a room to grow in this game. Developing a quarterback is a central part of the game in today's NFL. It's a natural to wonder if the Lions, with the first-time offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, the quarterbacks coach Mark Brunell, who just who is just in his second year of coaching at the NFL level, are capable of effectively grooming a young passer. Head coach Dan Campbell expressed full confidence in his coaching staff. Quote, I've got all the faith in the world as far as what we got, what we need to develop quarterback, Campbell said. That doesn't concern me one bit. And of course, that's what he posted. What he going to come out and say, oh, I don't know. Rennell obviously comes with a ton of experience as an NFL quarterback, 18 years in the league to be exact. In his final 5 seasons in the league, Rennell served as a knowledgeable backup first behind Drew Brees in New Orleans and then behind young Mark Sanchez in New York Jets. He said, quote, I like the fact that Brew played for a couple of years and had to prepare that way. Campbell said, quote, he's got his own kind of outlook on it. He understands the fundamentals. He understands the side of the game to prepare on top of all the other systematic game plans and all those things. But it's been a while since Brunell played the game. And as Campbell admitted, the game has changed a lot in the past 10 years. With offseason programs shortening the preseasons being cut in just 3 games, it's becoming more and more difficult to develop a young quarterback. Brunell, however, does have some unique experience with young quarterbacks before he came to Detroit for 5 years spanning from 2016 to 2020, excuse me. The former NFL quarterback served at the NFL Combine as sort of a mentor to quarterbacks entering the league. Quote, our purpose, our goal is really to service these young men, be a mentor to them, be a resource for them, answer questions, offer advice, really just come along for the process, Brunell said to the Free Press in 2020. While Brunell's back history and working with him last year, Campbell confidence is clear that the Lions head coach has been blown away by Johnson's for his entirety of his career. The two first cross paths in Miami, where Campbell served as a tight ends coach and eventually interim head coach, while Johnson worked his way up from offensive assistant to assistant quarterbacks coach to tight ends coach. Quote, this in our time when he basically quality control in my coach in Miami and that he understood quarterbacks play very well. Campbell said, quote, even from that, he had a good feel, but he was always a guy who was very intent on the ins and outs of the position and the offense as a whole. And he was a sponge, man. He was constantly solving problems and asking questions. Thoughts, though much of Johnson's resume is filled with tight end related jobs, he's always been tied to quarterback position in one way or another in college. He was a walk on quarterback in North Carolina. As he worked his way up to coaching ranks, he rubbed elbows with some of the best quarterback gurus in the league. Has to offer. Cole, I think Ben is a rock star, man. He's been around some really good coaches. Now, some guys who have been coaches for pretty good quarterbacks, Campbell explained. Just being around Mike Sherman when I was with him down there, Joe Philbin, who was with Aaron Rodgers, then he was with Adam Gase, who had Peyton Manning with those guys, so he understands quarterback play as well. He's with Zach Taylor, who was with me in Miami. We were all together there in Miami, so he understands it well. Whether the Lions commit to a new quarterback this year is still very much up for debate. The Lions have been playing both sides as well. But Campbell sure made it sound like it'll happen in the future. Is it next year? Is it this year? Is it 2 years from now? Campbell said, when the right guy's sitting there, then you figure out the way to get the guy and figure out a way when it's the right guy. So, I mean, like I said before, we'll see, man. We'll see. At the end of the day, bro, I have zero faith in this franchise. And I say that probably until they change. I say it again. I have zero faith in this franchise until they change my mind. But like I said before, he's saying what he posed to say about developing young quarterbacks. And he posed to believe in Ben Johnson. And why would you believe in Mark Brunell? Didn't Mark Brunell take like the Jaguars to like the AFC Championship at one point. You know what I'm saying? So I really ain't worried about Mark Brunell. I mean, shit, y'all work with Jared Trash Golf. So yeah, it don't surprise me, man. Like Jared Goff is like a rookie quarterback. He was worse than a rookie quarterback last year. I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? He was terrible. But you know, he was terrible. You know, so mm, but of course, they gotta figure it out. Like I said before, you don't have to throw the right guy in. That's what they gonna wait to do, bro. They're gonna wait till the last minute. They're gonna or Jared Goff gonna trick them next year, play well. They gonna give him a contract and maybe or keep him around, and they gonna say we can win with Jared Goff, and they gonna pull the damn mask off of him like Scooby Doo, and they gonna see that he trash. They gonna wait till next year where where the assets is depleted, unless they acquire assets and move around in this draft. They have to be stuck trying to get a quarterback. Like I said before, this year is supposed to be the year to get a quarterback. Next year is supposed to be the year to get a quarterback. Like I said before, they easily could have just found a way to still end up back with Justin Fields or found a way to end up with a Davis Mills or something like that. Or they could have found a way to move up and end up with a Trey Lance or a Zach Wilson or something of that nature. Like I said before, just because they saying a quarterback not elite, that don't mean nothing. They were saying Justin Herbert wasn't elite. They were trying to say they should have took like Jake Blocker over Cam Newton. The Bears felt a certain way about Mitchell Trubisky over Deshaun Watson. Multiple teams passed up on Deshaun Watson. Think about that for a minute. Uh multiple teams passed up on Patrick Mahomes. Bro, you gotta know what you're looking for a quarterback. And that's the $1 million question. You have to know what you're looking for in a quarterback. And a lot of times people don't know what they're looking for. They overthink it, or they just can go with the flow. Like I said about Malik Willis, Matt Corral, and Carson Strong. Other than Carson Strong, there's no reason not to take one of those guys. And if you do take one of them and don't work out, guess what? Get rid of them before they don't work out. Check out on the teams that passed up on Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. Jacksonville, Sanford, look, Chicago. Look, shoot, hold on, start from down. Cleveland, they took Miles Garrett. Would you rather have Mahomes or Deshaun Watson or Miles Garrett right now? Okay, I know. Mitchell Trubisky, Chicago took Mitchell Trubisky. San Francisco took Solomon Thomas. Jacksonville took Leonard Fournette. Tennessee took Corey Davis. New York took the Jets took Jamal Adams. Think about it. Trubisky, Solomon Thomas, Leonard Fournette, Corey Davis, Jamal Adams are no longer with their respective drafted teams. Mike Williams, receiver from LA. Christian McCaffrey, 8. John Ross, 9. He ain't even in the league anymore. He barely is. Patrick Mahomes, 10. Marshawn Lattimore, New Orleans, 11. Deshaun Watson, they took him at 12. So you know what I'm saying? New Orleans probably should have took Deshaun Watson. They had their chance to get him. So like I said before, this position is too important. No player in the top 5 this year, is going to have an impact on your team like a quarterback. But I mean, it is what it is. They're going to continue to build the trenches. They continue to take offensive linemen, defensive linemen. They're going to build this classic way of a football team. And, that's not necessarily the way you got to build it, because the Lions been building the trenches for 12 years. But, of course, he posted endorsed Ben Johnson, said, well, I believe Ben Johnson can do it and Brunell can do it. Of course, what else you going to say? You hired him. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. But, hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Go live and drop a video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. More videos like this. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have business question, inquiry, response, video request, auto link subscription. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know in the comment section.